Well, this is a video we see from a lot of folks parked out west somewhere. Mice invading their vehicles. There's lots and lots and lots and lots of mice. Deborah Dickinson here. Mice in my RV. Yeah, lots and lots of mice. Another day of nomad living. Man, oh man, you know, they were in her little cargo compartment down underneath, the floorboard area there, and she decided to get the traps. So, again, especially if you have pets, and she does, be very careful about the little poison things. Okay, there's Deborah. That was not Deborah there, but there. They were down there. She was afraid they were going to get up into the rig living area, and yeah. And the other problem is with mice. They make nests, and sometimes they get in your engine, and they can chew wires up and stuff like that, and so that's not good. But be careful with the poison. The poison kind of stuff, because especially if you have pets. And of course, we all remember a month or two ago where Camper Van Kevin's dog Tucker got into some mouse or rat poison and had a very serious run over to the vet there, and some we were worried about Tucker. They're the mice. There they are. Cute little devils, aren't they? I probably expect somebody's going to say, they're going to see that video and they're going to say, Camo Dave is encouraging mice to go into people's RVs. And I'm like, no, I'm not. They're cute little devils, but no. Camo Dave. Oh. Hey, RV Miles, always good stuff from him there. A very interesting video here about how some of the RV shows are actually getting canceled because RV producers are actually backlogged, sometimes up through next year, with orders for, there's demand for RVs right now is so high with the end of the pandemic and everybody wanting to get out and camp and do stuff and jam the campgrounds, and that basically there's no need for an RV show because they have more orders than they need. So temporarily, Jason says, you'll look for some RV shows to get canceled. This is okay, why does that always, This is Georgia. This was Georgia last week. They had a bunch of really nasty thunderstorms that produced some tornadoes. I believe this was from the remains of Hurricane Elsa that popped through there and did some really nasty damage to an RV park. There is what happened. Really tore some RVs up, flipped them over into the water and everything, and that was really nasty. So if you want to hear more about that, and some trucks being recalled, and you may be driving one of those, and of course more good news, not good news. I mean, it's quality news. Some of it's bad news. But anyway, RV Miles always on top of things. A new one from Samantha R. Olmstead. She did make it home after her getting stuck there in Pennsylvania. She was driving her vehicle, her van. So it's a van, right? It's a big van. Back from New York to her family's place there in Minnesota, and she had some wheel issues there in Pennsylvania, but she did make it back. All right, this is the Campulance Man there. I guess where is he? In New York now, hanging out with some family and friends as he's doing a lot of work on his RV. I mean, his ambulance. Well, it's his RV. It's a recreational vehicle. It's an ambulance that he's using as a recreational vehicle, so it's his RV. But anyway, he's doing a lot of work. He's putting down some stuff on the floor here. He has what he calls flip-flops. Those little they're not boots or shoes or sneakers or whatever, there it is. You see, he wears his socks, then he has these little flippy flop things, sandals, flip flops, whatever you want to call them, and they don't produce really good contact with the ground. And he says never to do that, always have good solid like boots or something, or I don't know, something that's when you're doing like construction work on your vehicle, because I guess he said he backed out by the door here and was laying some of this stuff down on the floor, and he managed to trip over the caulking gun there, as you can see, burp, 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 and then he fell backwards out into the driveway there and really really whacked his lower abdomen there and really hurt. I don't know, cracked a rib, I don't know. Anyway, he was really in bad pain and took some various painkillers and said he's feeling better, but yeah, but Lefty really, Lefty knows. He said after he fell and hurt himself, he was really shouting out the swear words, and poor old Lefty was quite aware that that David, that's his name, David, was really hurt. So again, he kind of is, he's really rushing. He says he has just a couple more weeks to get all this work done, and there's quite a long list of stuff he wants to get done on the ambulance, including stuff with the timing chain and the engine, and he's doing a lot of renovations in the living cab back there in the back, and it's kind of getting to him. It's a lot of work to be done before he gets out on the road again later this year. But there's a shot of what he was. There's this. Don't wear those when you're doing work on the vehicle. And, again, he did not, I guess he did not have the camera. Nobody ever has the camera running when they actually take the fall, which probably would have gotten him a lot more views, but, yeah, I don't know. Good, always good stuff from David, the Campulance Man, in his ambulance, and with his lovely dog. But, by the way, we ought to put Lefty there in the clickbait, Lefty, we ought to put Lefty there in the, what are we doing now? Pet Palooza right here on the Camo Dave channel. And anyway, there's Lefty. So anyway, Lefty's wonderful. Anyway, we ought to get Dave needs to send us a good picture of Lefty, really cute, and we'll put that in Pet Palooza. If you've got a pet picture you want featured in Pet Palooza 2021, please send it to camodave@gmx.com. And then in the afternoon shows, we will feature your pet. There's Lefty. All right, and there's the sock. Don't wear socks and sandals. A new one here from the Nomadic Movement. They're down there in, is it Jordan and Kaylee? I think that's her name. She's pregnant, and they're concerned about, they're in Panama. They're concerned about, getting her proper prenatal care, and then when she has the baby, what's going on. So they have been flying back to the States to get to interface with various medical people and make sure Kaylee's okay. I think that's her name. Is that her name? I'm pretty sure that's not Shannon, is it? It's just like, jeez. Yeah, again, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's, anyway, whatever her name is. If I'm wrong, let me know. Anyway, so, and then they say when, right before she has the baby, they're also going to be flying back to the States to, be with family and friends and they want to minimize the amount of hospital, if there's any hospital, they want to do it all kind of at home where it's friendly and stuff like that. So, anyway, so they're heading back to the States for all that, and we wish them all the best. I forget, it's like Mago Blanco or something, the name of the dog. Lacey the Elliott, when she was in Mexico a year or two, what was it, 2 years ago, she adopted this dog. It was like a stray dog, and she adopted it. She also had another dog. Anyway, she's giving us an update on her rig and her dog here in her newest video. She is from Vancouver. She's an automotive journalist who has not been camping much in the last year or so because of the pandemic. Pardon me. Ooh, excuse me. Pardon me. I should reshoot this, but I'm not. I'm too zero effort production. So anyway, so basically she says she gave the dog to her former boyfriend, and she has some not so nice things to say about her former boyfriend, but she said the guy is really good with the dog, so she has given the dog to her former boyfriend. Okay. She uses some nasty words to describe her former boyfriend. It says he did some nasty things, but he is good with dogs, so that's what she's done. So again, she gives us a tour of the rig, and she says the rig that she's had it's a nice rig she brought back, and she just says that it's just not the right rig for her, and her life right now is at a certain place where she's, kind of still not quite right and comfortable for her to be back on the road. So anyway, so check it out. Update LLE. She's still looking for her, the RV that she's going to fall in love with. And maybe that boyfriend too. I don't know. Although we did see a shadow of somebody in the background here that was shooting the videos, so we don't know. She definitely wasn't alone doing this video. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, yeah, she does say that it's the journey, not the destination. You know, that's true in life. You know, it's true on the road. You know, it's not, you know, okay, you want to go to the Grand Canyon, that's great, but, you know, more than half the fun is going to be getting there, right? It's just posted because we did see Samantha Olmstead. She did a live stream last night telling us she was back in Minnesota, but she does just post her video there about dealing with the mechanic there in Pennsylvania and all of her travails with that, so check it out. Nice one there from Kevin and Felix. You know, I don't know. You know, I always thought, you know, after Kevin left Georgia that he and Felix were kind of saying adios to each other, but they really seem to have bonded now that Felix has come west and helped Kevin out with his health issues, and they really seem like incredibly friendly, good buddies, don't they? Wow. Rosie O'Kelly / Murphy is back down at the Hotel Cecil there again. It's her favorite hotel. I don't know, man. It's, you know, Google the Hotel Cecil is quite a wild place with quite a history. But anyway, all right, folks. So that will be it for our little show Monday morning, the 12th of July. Thank you so much for watching. You have a wonderful rest of your Monday. I'll chat with you later. Vlog under.